It's the big game fallout, ladies and gentlemen. They're burning down Philadelphia over to the Flash trailer. What's going on, Joey Franchise? How you doing, sir? Welcome to the show, my man.
No doubt, man. Good to be here. I think Philadelphia would have been burned down if they won or lost.
If they lost, anything, right? We'll put the blame on Ezra Miller too. For that one. How about that?
That too, yeah. They burned it because of Ezra Miller.
Just add to his rap beat. Mr. Tarek Lewis, how you doing, sir?
Feeling good, man. I'm feeling like Michael Keaton in Flash.
Yeah, it's me. Yeah, it's me. That made me laugh. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about.
I don't think he said it. You're misquoting him. He didn't say it's me. He said I am Batman.
Come on, man.
Or no, he said that's right. I think he said that's right. That's right. I am Batman.
Yeah.
I had it wrong. Mr. Tarek Lewis, how you doing, sir?
Not bad.
Yeah. How about you, Joey? You enjoyed the whole Super Bowl Sunday?
Yeah, I did. It was crazy because I had a DJ day party leading up to the Super Bowl. And, But I made it in time back home for halftime. Jumped on the iPad, went on YouTube, watched the trailers over. So it all worked out.
Excellent. Welcome everybody to the live show. This is Geek Culture Congress, and we talk everything nerd and geek here. And of course, we got to talk about all those new trailers that dropped, man. I feel like I missed some of them. Like I saw Transformers, I saw The Flash, right? I saw Fast X, okay, but I didn't see Guardians. I don't know why. And then in the middle of the game, boom, on my Facebook, watch Guardians of the Galaxy trailer from the big game. And I was like, wait a second, they didn't even play it. I don't know. When did they air that one?
I think to save time and money.
Yeah.
I think what they do is they give you like 30 seconds of a 2 to 3 minute trailer.
Right.
And they just kind of push you to go watch it online just so they can get as much commercial revenue for something like that. So
they put like a teaser one, and if you want to watch the full trailer, go to YouTube or whatever.
The Guardians one was definitely like watch it online. I think they did the full Flash one.
Yeah.
But the Guardians one was definitely watch it online, and I think even the Transformers one was watch it online.
Okay, because the Transformer was short, and I was like, okay, that's it. But then I guess I missed the. Yeah, there was so much stuff going on while I was watching Super Bowl.
Was it? I didn't see that one. Was it like a newer version of, or like pretty much the same one recycled that we got like a few months ago?
It was a little different. It was Mirage focused. Like it focused on the kid and the character and the Transformer, the Autobot Mirage.
Let's see if I can.
So I'm sure they got some co-op from whatever brand vehicle Mirage is going to be in the Transformers film. I'm sure they put some money in on it.
Make sure we'll pull up the Transformers one first. How about that? That's what we'll do. Oh, we lost Joey for a second. We'll pull the Transformers one first is what we'll do, and then we'll go through it. But let's talk about what everyone's talking about, and I'm so glad I haven't started watching it yet because apparently it was a real tearjerker. I guess the latest episode of The Last of Us.
Oh yeah.
And I know you guys are on it, so go ahead and feel free to discuss, and don't worry about spoiling anything for me.
I don't want to call it a tearjerker because I don't want your soft ass to not watch it.
You just want me to you're gonna have to pay for my psychiatrist bill.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Shout out to Barry BJ. He said you definitely missed that trailer. The Guardians one was just a quick one to make you laugh.
Yeah,
okay. Like 15 seconds. Dang, well, it must have been that quick then. I probably was in the rest. I must have been in the restroom or something.
Yeah, you probably chicken getting up buffalo or ranch, whatever you decide to do.
Yeah, we were doing dip and chips.
The Last of Us, man, is gearing up to be one of these. HBO's becoming hard to top, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Last of Us is gearing up. I don't know the video game, and I'm still like very, very intrigued by The Last of Us, and the type of monsters. Excuse me, they introduce. It's amazing, and it's like almost like I feel like there's an unlimited array of creatures they can introduce, but it's clearly not about the creatures. It's everything we loved about The Walking Dead, like reborn with a different spin. And that's what I think was great about it. And I'm not gonna spoil, but this, hey, when you think you're being introduced to a new character on this show, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna get this new character, and maybe we'll ride out with them. No.
Yeah.
No.
Work out good.
No, it's not. It's not gonna. It ain't gonna go like you think. Well. Yeah, it's not gonna go like you think. But it's very much digs into the humanity of what it would be like in an apocalyptic era, with these creatures roaming around and what it means. So another great episode. It hasn't been a bad episode yet.
And I thought I saw somewhere that they said fungus is actually 3 years away from being what it's panning out to be in the Last of Us series.
Like for real? Like
yeah.
I don't know.
Like in real life?
I don't know if it's turning into zombies, but maybe I'm thinking like the toxicity of it.
I don't know. Yeah, we're probably shooting down aliens, and the world's probably gonna end soon. So
definitely the plot of Independence Day is happening right now.
Yeah,
we just don't know about it.
Yeah, this is wild.
Yeah,
the Avengers are protecting us because they've shot down 3 over the
Mr.
weekend.
President, we might start an interstellar war. Shoot it down anyway. It's in the way of airplanes.
Elon Musk is Iron Man, so we good.
Oh my God, it'd be the most out of shape Iron Man I ever seen.
Hollywood.
Yeah, at least Tony Stark had swag. Elon Musk is like, I don't know.
Oh man.
But I will say to tap into what Tarek said. Having played the game, I mean it's very accurate, and very true to what the game was or is, with a few minor little things. But man, the writing for this show is impeccable, man. Like it's amazing. I truly can't get enough of this show, and I think it's every zombie movie going forward needs to take notes from Last of Us, because what they're doing with this show is like no other zombie movie we've piece of zombie content that we've ever seen before. And like, to keep it all the way G with you, it doesn't any of these like typical zombie movie tropes, and that's I think what makes it so unique, because it's not your typical one. Like you feel for these characters, the way the environment is created, around the show, like it feels realistic. Like this shit could happen possibly in 3 years. Like they're saying right now about the fungus.
What somebody was explaining to me was that that even the way the different infected or exposed zombies, for lack of a better term. I don't know what they call them in the show, but that they all move different and they have different speeds and they walk very uniquely. Like it's not just a normal creeping zombies, brainless people. You know what I mean? Like they have there's different sizes and different ones do different things and somebody was explaining to me.
We saw the giant Hulk looking motherfucking clicker in this episode, and that I was blown away. Like the way it looked, the way they moved, it was just next level shit. And these clickers, man, they're very sensitive to sound. It's really interesting to see how they pick up on humans in the area, non-infected that are in the area, and they can hear sound from miles away. Like it's nuts. Like it's trippy as shit. Like it's next level zombie shit, and it's being well executed. The writing team and HBO, like Tarek said, HBO can't miss. And literally, like I think if you had to choose, not to shit on Showtime or any of those other streaming services, but man, like I'd rather wait.
The only service we don't talk bad about is Disney Plus. Okay, here. I mean, not Disney Plus, Apple Plus here. Okay, everyone else
Apple
is free
Plus
game.
Is good money. Apple Plus is good money. What was it? The Morning Show is one of my favorite shows, and But other than that, like all the premium cable streaming services, I'm telling you, man, HBO got this shit on lock.
Yeah.
They got the best content. They're putting the best content out, period.
You guys almost convinced me. I will get started on it eventually.
You have to watch the show, Speedy. I'm telling you, for the sake of this show, for the sake of our show, you have to watch the show.
Yeah.
The bloater, that was the name of the zombie they introduced. The infected was the bloater.
Okay.
Amazing.
Oh, the bloater, yeah.
Yeah.
It sounded like somebody who just explodes or something. And
he's
everyone else.
Bro, the way he's killing. I mean, I don't want to. Don't worry.
Okay.
Like, man, he's going nuts.
Yeah.
That's cool. What else?
Before we move on, the dope thing about the show is that you kind of go backwards and you go back and forth in time sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But from the first episode to where like most of the action is taking place, I believe it's either been 13 or 17 years. I want to say it's 17 years from like the first infection to where the story is taking place. So there's all these developments, and it's like they can just introduce stuff that people already know. It's not like you're learning along with them. It's like there's been a 17-year period, and there's no question about what happened and like what the environment is, and it's just about the characters and the dialogue and the humans and reach certain goals. So that's what's dope about the show.
Yeah, and I think what's crazy, and I mean, still to my opinion, episode 3 was really the groundbreaking and really like stamped like best episode so far in the series. But this 5th episode, to me, is right there, right behind it. And the characters they introduce the way they introduce them are so dope, because you'll meet them towards the end of the previous episode, and then you'll get a good story as to why they're there, what their purpose is, what their journey is, and how it coincides with Joel and old girl. So like, I mean, just the way these characters get written into the story and how you get introduced to characters is very, very dope.
Okay. All right. You almost got me. I'm gonna get started eventually. I will. I got it.
Man up, Speedy.
I've been watching every week.
Embrace
the Bad
fungus,
Batch.
Speedy.
Yeah, I've been watching every week the Bad Batch, Star Wars, the Bad Batch. Yeah, and they dropped 2 episodes last week, should I say? And it was very interesting because it was actually like a window into how they finally started the transition from the clone troopers to the stormtroopers, and not ruin it for anybody who hasn't caught up and whatever. Pretty much, you just see the way that the Emperor Palpatine is just like, he's such a great behind the scenes political person. Like he could have been like, no, we doing this, but he completely used like the whole. It was just interesting seeing all the political intrigue in these two episodes, these recent 2 episodes, and it was animated. It's an animated show, so it was actually pretty dope. and I like probably my favorite episodes of the Bad Batch so far this season, man. So if if you mess with it, check it out. The Bad Batch on Disney Plus right now. The new season coming. I think they come out with a new episode every Wednesday, I believe. Yeah, very interesting stuff. We even got a jet. We even had a Jedi the episode before that. The Wookiee Jedi.
I'll go watch it when you watch the first episode of Last of Us.
All right, all right. Eventually, I will. I promise. All right, so we said we were gonna do this. Oh, why did this change here? Oh, who's changing my videos here? Okay, took over. YouTube took over my browser here for a second. I don't know how. All right, so we didn't. You didn't check out this the Transformers one, so let's run it from the beginning here. Put some audio here. My computer. Yeah.
The name's Mirage. Killed him.
I like it.
I'm glad it's not.
Relax.
Yeah.
Hopefully not Bumblebee focused.
No, he's in there. We just saw a little scene of him.
Yeah,
but,
I know he's in there, but like
yeah.
everything's been focused on Bumblebee. Like, okay.
Yeah, I guess that's all I got. Oh no, this is the full trailer. Here we go.
Yeah.
All right.
So I think this is the trailer we've already seen the previews.
Is it?
I believe.
Oh.
Don't quote me.
Well, let's let it ride anyway.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it like that with these, or maybe that we've seen. Optimal Primus, that's his name, right? Yeah, I think we have seen that one. Yeah, this one.
I think it's Optimus Primal.
Yeah, Optimus Primal. There you go.
Optimus Primal, yeah.
There is a darkness coming.
Optimus Prime. Optimus
Prime
Prime looked really, really good. Like his sci-fi, his CGI looked really, really good. Even
I found it strange that they decided not to do it different time periods. Because I believe Beast Wars is set like 2,000 years in the future.
This
right.
one?
Beast Wars, yeah.
Oh, Beast Wars. Wait, this movie or Beast Wars like the show?
Beast Wars, the show.
Oh yeah.
yeah. I don't think no. I think this is the trailer we've seen already. I kind of scrubbed through it, yeah. So we don't have to relive that again. But definitely dope. We got little glimpse into Mirage there, and that's played by Pete Davidson. I think is voicing him.
Is it really? Oh wow.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
He keeps winning.
What up, Pete Davidson's the voice?
Yeah. Let's go to the Google just make sure. Transformers. Rise of the Beasts. Let's see.
Yeah, I believe he is. Yeah, he is. He's the voice.
Yep.
No, Mirage is gonna be. Francisco Quinn is voicing Mirage, but that was in Transformers: Dark of the Moon. In this one, yeah, it's gonna be Pete Davidson.
Nice. Well, I guess they're completely kind of like soft rebooting all the Transformers stuff. I guess trying to make everyone forget the Michael Bay days. Huh?
I don't know. I feel like it's all a continuation.
I guess. Like a soft continuation. Yeah, sure. You know. Like kind of, sort of, like maybe, you know.
You're so skeptical.
I just hope it's good, man. I just hope that they keep with the vibe of Bumblebee. Bumblebee movie was great, and I hope they learn
Anthony
from
Ramos
that
is a dope
and
actor
continue.
too, so it's dope to see him. You know.
Yeah. What do we else? Let's see.
Get a starring role like that.
There was Transformers. There was Guardians of the Galaxy. So I said that Guardians trailer. And I'm pretty sure. Let's see. One day ago. Boom.
I'm gonna tell you something.
I'm gonna have to bring it back to me.
I'm Star-Lord.
We cannot see it. Okay.
Yeah, no. Hold on. There you go.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm Star-Lord. I formed the Guardians. Met a girl. Fell in love. That girl died, but then she came back. Came back a total dick.
He left out some important information, but that is the gist of it.
I guess dope. The job she does is
Yeah.
I can't think of her name. Who's the one in the blue? I forgot her name. The character's name.
Nebula.
Nebula. Yeah, it's really good thinking like who she really is. And this is a guy from Peacemaker.
He just hated
Yep.
things the way they are.
So DC and Marvel are crossing over. Seems like no more contracts. You can do both industries.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I just like that they keep the same vibe. You know, I think it's great.
Yeah.
You know,
I hope we can learn how to use the damn flute thing that flies around.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of otters. Anyone who knows me knows that.
You're an Otter fan?
I'm an otter fan. I'm a fan of otters as creatures. Yes.
Funny.
Are you ready?
Who was he fighting there? Hold on. Bring it back. Who was he fighting? Somebody else.
Just Drax.
Is
Just
that? No,
Drax
it's
fighting
not.
Adam
Oh
Warlock.
yeah. Okay. That is
Yeah.
Drax.
For one last ride? We'll all fly away together. Into the forever
Into the forever.
and beautiful sky.
Was that Star-Lord they were carrying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think I don't think that's the end of
I
him.
don't think he does.
Whoever
Yeah.
it was that you were in love with, it sounds more like her.
Her? That's ridiculous. Do not bring me into this.
Knock it off!
What? Just never noticed how black your eyes were.
They were replaced by my father as a method of torture.
He picked a pretty set.
Oh my god. That's wild, bro.
That's good. That's good. That's a good ending.
Yeah, that was a good.
That's pretty wild.
That was a good one. All right, guys. I know what you go. Oh, everyone's waiting for the Flash.
Real quick though, can we
trailer.
get into it as far
Yeah.
as who we think is
Oh,
going?
unless you want to do
get kicked
Fast
off?
X.
No, we're not gonna do Fast X. Let's go with
Skip
Joey and
Fast
break
X?
into this.
Oh no,
too.
go ahead. Go ahead, Joey. Tell me what's up.
Who do we do? Are we all in agreement that we feel like Rocket probably will live and Drax is going
I
to be
think
the one
Drax
to
is
go?
the one that's
I
gonna
mean,
go. But you know,
Dave Bautista did say this in the movie, but there's an interesting thing that fans have noticed. I actually saw it on like a YouTube short that you can predict which Guardians character is going to die based on the color scheme and tone of the logo.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this like
So-
the Super Bowl script that everyone had?
Pretty much, yeah. It's something like that. So yeah, on the first one, you had, I guess, like the color tone for the first movie for the for the name Guardians of the Galaxy. It was like the same like color scheme as Groot, and then Volume 2 had the same color scheme as you, saying that this third one, the way it's textualized and put together, the color scheme kind of resembles Drax. And like you see how he has those tattoos on his body and stuff like that, like the with it, like inside the lettering of Guardians of the Galaxy, it's like got those like kind of symboly things that Drax has on his chest or all over his body.
maybe.
I think it is going to be Drax, just because of the actors kind of saying that, like, oh, he's kind of done with the role. I guess
Right.
it doesn't mean he has to die. He could go away and go to his family, or there's lots of possibilities. I guess the question is, would you be heartbroken if Drax died, or would it be
I wouldn't.
like a, in hindsight, Black Widow dying was a big deal until Tony died, and then you're like, oh, that's the big death. That's the big death. So if it's just Drax, I don't know how we feel. But if Rocket and Drax die, or some sort, some combination thereof, it'll probably hit a little harder.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
And I already know, I can't think of her name, the one with the antennas.
Mantis.
Mantis. Now that we know, spoiler alert from the Christmas special, that's Star-Lord's sister. I'm wondering how that's going to play into this whole thing.
It's true.
We'll see.
I think also too. I mean, what's cool about the movie is, you get introduced to the High Evolutionary, you get Adam Warlock, and just seeing those two kind of combine and tag team in a sense is going to be interesting to see how those two evils will connect, and will Adam Warlock be the one of the Guardians members?
Maybe.
Huh?
I think that'll be interesting to do that.
As a rare fan of the Eternals, I would like to see the Eternals play a part, or at least appear, or a reference to them.
They're saying that they're the Guardians are actually jumping through. You know, when they're in those like Among Us looking suits with all the multiple colors.
Yes, yeah.
They're saying that they're jumping through in the asshole of an actual Celestial. That's the fan theory.
Yeah. When they're in the Teletubby suits, that's what they're doing.
Yeah, it's wild.
That's
very
funny.
James Gunn. It's a very James Gunn thing of him to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
James Gunn.
Does the perception of whatever happens in Guardians, is it going to affect like what we think about what James Gunn is going to do in DC? That's the question.
I
don't know if he's going to direct it, possibly.
Because he is directing this one, correct?
Yeah.
Did he say he was? I know he was writing it.
No, he's directing this Guardians.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking about the Superman movie.
Well, yeah, I wasn't saying Superman. But
he's gonna direct. He's gonna direct the Superman movie.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm saying if this Guardians is good, are we then like on board? Like, do people start softening a little bit and saying, okay, he still got it?
I think people should have softened up to the idea of him taking over DC after the Suicide Squad. I think he did a solid job of, resurrecting a movie that we thought originally was going to be extremely good, and it was very underwhelming. And you came through, flipped the script, came back with most of the characters intact, but also had a fun time kind of recreating the story, which is still connected to what that universe but being also its own thing.
Yeah, I think so too. But I think the DC fans are being all up in their feelings.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing: Zack Snyder has given his approval of the James Gunn regime, so
okay,
let it go, Snyder guys. Come on, man.
Let it go, like the guy. Yeah,
the Snyder guys, the Snyder gang need to chill.
They could just support Rebel Moon when he drops that on Netflix. How about that?
Yeah,
I'm sure he's gonna need people to watch the show.
Snyder's giving his approval. James Bradbury said he held. Let's move on, everyone. History is history.
Yeah. Easier said than done. But all right, so apparently there was another Mandalorian trailer as well that showed a little bit more scenes.
Now this I missed.
Yeah. What about you, Joey? Did you see anything like that?
What is it?
Apparently there was a Mandalorian trailer that had a little more scenes that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, from what I heard. I mean, I didn't.
You think it's worth hunting it down or running it?
No, I think they're pretty much recycling a lot of stuff already.
Probably. Just go watch the show, man. If you're not on season 3 yet, of The Mandalorian, catch up. Okay. All right. Here we go. The Flash. Whoa, wait a second here. I only got one hand. Lets me do so many things at once. All right.
Tell me something.
I honestly, before we continue, this movie looks epic.
This was the best trailer.
Yeah,
bro.
The
Tubi commercials were the
this
most
movie
genius
looks.
commercials.
This movie looks like it slaps. Or whoever edited this trailer, like, it needs to edit the trailers for everyone.
Bro, they deserve an Oscar for editing this trailer.
Because if the movie is not as good as this trailer,
whatever you give them, they deserve it.
Yeah.
Bro, throw the bag at these people.
Yeah.
You need somebody to do your trailer. Whoever did this one, grab him or her.
Is that okay? That's a cow. Okay. Batman call. Who's talking to him there? Is that a Batman
Ba-
talking to him?
Keaton, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because this is the world where my mom lives. I'm not gonna lose her again.
Very clear plot point, like the way they delivered that.
Mm-hmm. A Flashpoint. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Technically, it's Batman. It's
This
it's
is
like,
dope.
it's like, hey, we need to let's make a cool Batman movie with a bunch of universes. Let's do this Flashpoint thing. Oh yeah, wait, let's make it the Flash movie too. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's like
Different people, different worlds,
cause it's low key a Batman movie.
drawn to each other like
A Batman Superman movie.
Yeah,
Or
Yeah.
it's
Supergirl.
low key a.
I like that line, drawn to each other like magnets. That's a
Yeah.
very good.
so my face.
I think it's interesting his color scheme there. Like he had a bunch of yellow on. So maybe does he turn into the Reverse Flash? That version?
I don't think it's gonna be him. I'll give you my theory at the end. That's
So
crazy.
he does the thing. I guess so. Whatever it is, that version of Barry doesn't have Flash powers yet. So he
He
kind of
doesn't have it. So
recreated
he-
the thing.
He helps him get his powers quicker than what
Yeah,
he's supposed to.
that's probably gonna
Yeah.
mess up something.
Yeah. That flash ring is crazy.
The Flash ring is dope. They finally made that look cool.
I just wanted. We just saw Ben Affleck in the trailer for the Flash movie. So
Yeah.
the
And he-
Snyderverse is not dead technically. So relax.
Yes, it is,
Um,
Speedy. Don't give him fucking hope.
Relax.
Over, dog. Don't even bring that nonsense
No,
up.
they'll do something. They'll do some kind of show for.
They're not doing no fucking
Anyway,
Snyderverse. It's
They'll
over.
do something. Watch. Look at that. They got Zod. Come on.
That's dope. Brought back Michael Shannon.
Yeah.
World with no medic.
Whoa, wait. What was those?
So
gloves
that's
there on the floor. What is that?
that's Supergirl stuff.
Ah, okay.
That's her whole
Yeah.
outfit.
Interesting.
And now there's no one to defend us.
Straight from the Flashpoint animated film.
Yeah, so they literally just put instead of Superman, they use Supergirl as the. So
Yeah.
if anybody doesn't know, in the Flashpoint, there's a universe where Superman gets picked up by the U.S. Army instead of the family in Kansas, and becomes locked up and mistrusted and malnourished and no sun power, so he's super weak and he's locked up. And they looks like they pretty much did the same thing, but with Supergirl. Here's a line that I
The
misquoted.
fact that they used the Danny Elfman original Batman score,
Yes.
Yeah, it's lit.
chef's kiss.
Yeah, and the money shot.
You are? Yeah. I'm Batman.
I got chills in that. I got chills from this whole scene.
Yes.
Yeah, so Michael Keaton's Batman is like super violent. You know what I mean? Like when I was rewatching some of the fight scenes in the '89 movie, I was like, man, it's like, you know?
He's supposed
But
to
you
be
would
like
have to be.
6
You got
years
all
old.
sensitive all of a
Yeah,
sudden.
yeah.
This Batman, like the Keaton Batman, is supposed to be like 60 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously there's gonna be a lot of CGI and stunt doubles, but whatever.
I don't know.
I'm
You
all
have
for
to be able
it.
to kick
No.
ass.
Yeah, you know. There you go.
If I can't get back,
That was dope.
Oh, that was kind of
Dope
dope.
scene, yeah.
Yeah.
not be a future.
But wait a second. Was that Batman Batfleck?
That was Batfleck. I think that particular scene
Yeah.
is him and Barry actually like fighting crime in the beginning of the movie.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh.
Good call.
Yeah, there you go.
That's dope though. That's a good shot.
It is, yeah.
And the suit looks crazy.
Yeah.
What's the play?
Well, they got like the blue and gray going there. Notice that? You saw that color scheme? The blue
Yeah.
and gray?
Yeah,
We try not to die.
We try not to die.
that's cool. Woo!
That's cool. Supergirl enacting revenge.
Yeah.
It's not Clark.
My name is Kara.
We're Barry.
Was she punching Barry? I think I might have kind of missed it. Who did she punch?
He was punching a guard.
Yeah, the
Okay.
guards obviously that probably had her locked up. I mean, I'm assuming
Yeah.
at this point.
Barry, what are you doing? Our kids are gonna want to see this.
Like, bring your kids to the movie theater. That's what he pretty much said. there.
Or,
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it-
there you
I
go.
love- I
and
love
then
how
buy
they
the
do
graphic novels, buddy. Yeah,
nice
yeah.
touch.
Marketing.
Nice touch. Good touch.
Marketing.
Can we dive into this? Go ahead, Terry.
Yeah.
I think this answers everyone's question, which I assumed that like everyone, a lot of people are like, why are they still doing the Flash movie though? Like it's
Because it's
very
lit.
clear why they're still doing the Flash movie. Like if you didn't figure that out before, this is why you don't pay attention to the fans. Sometimes it's very clear why they're still doing the Flash movie. One, it looks to be a great movie based off the trailer. Listen, I enjoy Black Adam, and I said the Black Adam trailers were okay. This seems to be like an astonishing trailer, and I hope the film, if it even comes close to what the trailer has me feeling, it'll be a very very good film.
Yeah.
But we may not see the likes of it again, and maybe reboot the whole universe, and that's what I think it is. I think that's why you keep doing this film.
Yeah.
But it looks like they're playing up this character very well, and the depictions, like, it doesn't seem corny or like manufactured, or I would say just on a trailer basis. When I saw Far From Home, I was like, okay, well, they're just trying to get us with nostalgia with these other characters. This one seems like, okay, you're building a multiverse thing in order to build an actual story to go from here, and I'm here for it. It looks superb.
Shout out to MJ. Thanks for the comment, MJ. After Flash erasing all that old DC stuff, it would be weird to see Aquaman 3 NGL.
I kind of feel him on that, but I kind of trust what James Gunn was talking about in his whole YouTube announcement of all the DC projects that are to come, and how excited he is not only for the Flash but for Aquaman, and how he specifically said that Flash would be the movie to reboot everything. Probably somewhere along that, Aquaman gets dragged in, maybe in a post-credit scene, in at the end of the Aquaman movie that comes out later this year, and that's my prediction on it. I think Jason Momoa stays on as Aquaman, but will also play another character a la Lobo, which has been hinted at and rumored to be the thing. So he'll be Aquaman and Lobo. It can happen because you can alter his, the way he looks, and Lobo's like got this like gray bluish skin, and they trust me, anything can be done with CGI. So I think watching the Aquaman it'll be straight, and I think watching this Flash movie after watching the trailer, which honestly looks phenomenal, and I thought James Gunn was just blowing smoke up my ass, saying, "Hey, this is probably one of my favorite superhero movies of all time." So, I mean, with that being said, and seeing that trailer and how great Michael Keaton looked as Batman once again, even I'm excited for Supergirl, and I was a little bit weary about that, and not just because of Supergirl, but how she was going to fit into the greater scale of things in this Flash movie, because it just feels like there's so much shit we got, you know what I mean? But then, vaguely remembering Flashpoint and watching, and I haven't even watched the actual animated movie, but the way everything looks right now in this preview, this is probably at first it was Ant-Man as the most anticipated movie for me for this year. Flash has ran away with it, bro, and I think this might breathe new life into DC and what they got gonna have going forward. I'm really excited for this movie, and I wasn't a big fan of Ezra Miller to begin with being the Flash, but man, this looks really good. I just pray and hope that he gets help and gets his shit together at the same time, because this movie looks epic, and it might go. It might be on some like top 5 superhero movies type shit. The way it looks.
What do you think, Tarek? Yeah, Aquaman 3 is gonna be weird when it drops, or you think they're gonna?
No, I think they got
rein it all in.
I think they got a plan. I think the fact that Aquaman 3 takes place underwater in a whole separate kingdom with a whole separate set of issues it's not like a where you have the Eternals and you're like, well, what were y'all doing during Thanos thing, or like, well, where was Ant-Man during this event during it's where was Thor during Civil War? It's like, hey, we got our own little kingdom down here, our own little set of issues. The world is 75% water. So I think that that's fine to be separate if it is. If it is, maybe they're dealing with the ongoing effects of what the Flash is doing as it's happening. Who knows? So I think they can make it work. I think if they were going to scrap it, they would just scrap it. You think, with good reason. I don't think they're at a point where they're like, well, let's just do it because we already got it done.
Right. Do you think this is the end of Ezra Miller, guys? This is it. No matter what, makes $1 billion. That's it. Ezra Miller's
oof,
done. Does the Flash or what?
I don't think so. Um, I think the fact that he hasn't been in the public eye amidst all these, crazy situations and stories that have been, reported, um, he's already been known to be kind of like an interesting character as it is.
Mm,
Um, but which whatever, you know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody has their thing, but his was like a little pretty. The stories were very off the rail, and it was spooky because I didn't think this Flash movie would come out because of all the stuff that he was that he was said was being done and all these allegations and all these reports that were coming out. But this movie does good, and I think people are getting him help, and I think he is committed to getting himself on the right path. I think he does stay on board. I think he will continue to be the Flash. And yeah, listen, Hollywood, granted, you take all the proper, routes to better yourself. I mean, we seen this with Robert Downey Jr. This guy was exiled from so much shit in Hollywood. You know what I mean? He was always in the news, in the papers, on some like fucked up shit. And Marvel took a chance on him. He got his act cleaned up, stayed out of the news. Getting his bad rep. Um, and bro, he became Iron Man, and bro, one of the leaders in Hollywood. Um, I think Ezra Miller can right the ship. I think time. We just gotta let time take its toll. Him get in a better space,
right.
and let this movie be what it is, and hopefully it becomes epic. And if it does get a Billy, I think he comes back.
It gets a B. Ezra Miller ain't going nowhere, Tarek, or what do you think?
I think he's going to be involved regardless in some things, but I can see them going. I can honestly see them going Wally West.
Ooh,
I can see them like skipping ahead and going Wally West instead, just to be safe, with Ezra Miller still having some involvement.
Just in case some crazy allegation comes out or some
and here's
reveal
my
in his
prediction.
case or
I feel
whatever.
like something. Now that you mention it, man, like not to switch up what everything I said because like I said, that's just my opinion on it. But like, bro, how much you want to bet? Like, there's more allegations that come up, and I pray that this doesn't happen. But I feel like it always happens when like we get closer to somebody doing something blockbuster, and not saying that these people are telling lies, but then it's just interesting how if that it'll come up.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised. Listen, when I posted that I was very impressed with the trailer, someone immediately commented he doesn't deserve the success. Okay. So it's already there's going to be some pullback from a lot of people from what he's already done, which I'm fine. Like everyone can feel how they feel, and like he said, De Niro, Downey Jr. was able to resurrect his career.
Yeah.
After years and years of legal troubles, Hey, listen, maybe they cast Lindsay Lohan as, Wonder Girl. Maybe she's Donna Troy. Like, who knows? Like, let's get all the troubled people back in here.
Let's put them on DC. It's all right. Everyone will
back
have a
in the
great
mix.
time.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting. I think we hit everything I wanted to hit on the show today, man. Unless I'm forgetting about something or something you guys want to talk about. Any shows or?
We didn't get any Marvel's trailer.
Yeah.
Are we bothered by that at all? Are we hyped for that?
Did we see a Marvel's trailer?
No, there wasn't no Marvel's trailer.
Okay.
Nope. I'm okay with it. I will say that, like, it just seems, the more and more I watch the trailer, it just seems like Jonathan Majors is going to make a great villain as Kang. Yeah. Like, I always thought Kang was kind of corny, even in the comic books and on the television shows. I always thought he was kind of corny, but he's making a great villain out of him. It seems like, so that should be dope.
I liked him in the animated Avengers cartoon.
Yeah.
He was actually pretty cool in that.
Yeah, he was whacking that one too.
No, I liked him in that
one. I'll be seeing Ant-Man on Wednesday.
Yeah. Oh man.
Okay.
Nice.
Ended early.
I gotta go Thursday night. I got my tickets. Thursday night. It's going down.
I got that. I'm gonna go see it Wednesday, then watch it Thursday.
Okay. Dang.
So,
But what if it doesn't snap? It doesn't slap, and you were like, "Dang, I got these tickets for Thursday."
no, I haven't heard nothing bad about it. I haven't heard nothing bad about it. At the end of the day, like I mean, you know,
When does the reviews drop? You guys want to check out the reviews? Does the reviews drop already?
yeah, I think they
The
drop
official
tomorrow.
reviews. Is it tomorrow?
I think they drop tomorrow.
Let's leave it alone.
Yeah, you want to leave it alone?
I don't want to know.
Come on, I wanted to be a troublemaker.
Nope.
Let's be a troublemaker. I mean, we're gonna be on next week.
Well, I already got my tickets already. You know what I mean? Nah,
I would like to see what people are saying about it. Let's pull up some
reviews.
tweets.
We pull some tweets.
Just put in the hashtag.
That was the first from the Hollywood reactions, Quantum Mania reactions.
So here's the thing: Jonathan Majors has confirmed that, like Wanda Maximoff, the MCU's Kang is a Nexus being. It's according to MCU Direct on Twitter.
Nexus being.
Yeah. This is from Rotten Tomatoes, guys. Okay, Rotten Tomatoes.
Let's get it.
Let's see here.
They're pretty trusted, right?
Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is a lot of fun with lots going on. I love seeing Scott and Cassie's relationship in the quantum realm. That's a great, not spoilery tweet.
Yeah,
Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania was good. Not everything lands, but it's funny, inventive, and a good time. An enjoyable, bizarro ride into the quantum realm. Okay, dope. Perfect. I'm with it. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania kicks off Marvel's Phase 5 with a vivid but messy spectacle. The overall film is sadly just okay. Doesn't slap for him. All right, fine. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is by far Marvel's weirdest, zaniest movie to date. Okay. I'll take it.
I like weird.
Yeah. Definitely Marvel's weirdest movie yet, but that's a good thing. It leans hard into the sci-fi side of the MCU, taking lots of wild swings. Okay. I'm with it. It is the best of the trilogy. Higher stakes, dangers, and repercussions. It's also got one of the best MCU villains. Okay. Slaps. I actually liked the other two and was looking forward to this one. It didn't do it for me. And that's they were saying that that it will this movie have the same texture as the first two Ant-Man movies, because they were a little more fun, a little bit more comedy, I guess.
Yeah, you know why? Because Michael Pena is probably not in this movie as much.
Yeah. Unless there's some variant of him.
Yeah. Exactly.
I seen there's another a famous YouTuber that I watch. I forgot his name now. Not the Nerds, the John Campea show, and he's like really like upset that that he's not in this movie. Okay. You know, that he really thinks that's a big mistake on his.
I mean, if you were banking the movie on like a couple scenes from Michael Pena, then you weren't gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, usually we get those cool ass like recaps and stuff like that that he usually does.
Yeah.
Here you go. While better than most of the films in Phase 4, Quantumania feels very generic, lacks laughs, and the emotional beats fall kind of flat too. Okay. I don't want to laugh.
Yes, you do, because you don't want to watch Last of Us. You want to watch Bad Batch instead, like a child.
It's like Marvel meets Star Wars, and I'm here for it. All right. It slaps for you. Great. Gives some heavy Star Wars vibes. No, I don't want it to be that, though. Not that much. Yeah, I don't know about that. Is as close to as Marvel has gotten to a Star Wars movie with little bits of a Rick and Morty feel. Okay, well,
Rick and Morty.
Yeah, what the? That's fine. Rick and Morty.
That's a hell of a comparison. Okay.
The film at times feels more like a Star Wars film rather than okay. Why? No, the best Star Wars movie since 2018 is the Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. It's a huge sci-fi adventure, gorgeous world building. No. The CGI was stunning. The quantum realm is seriously beautiful. Dope. The effects are superb. It does not talk about anything about the movie. What about the script?
It sounds like the Avatar films, like the same thing. Oh, it's visually stunning. So all that hype died down.
Well, it overwhelmed me sometimes. This volume and CGI characters were a heavy combo for some parts. Okay. Creative. What about the script? Creative, irresistibly energetic. engaging, fast-paced storytelling with humor and heart. Heartwarming father-daughter story. This is like quotes that I tell the reviewers at the end of the movie after I watch it. Feels almost like a little unmarvel in how much world building there is, but it's got humor and heart. Okay, so there's the humor.
Yeah, Paul Rudd's gonna be funny. I don't give a damn what he does.
The story was a bit underwhelming. The humor was good.
Yeah, you know one thing about this one I don't get is like his impetus in this. Like he wants time with his daughter. Did something happen to her? Are we talking about the 5 years he lost? Like what are we talking about here?
Well, I know in the movie at some point, like she gets like locked up. Like you've seen it in the trailer, like her getting like, out of jail. So she kind of like follows in her dad's footsteps.
Right.
You know, getting in trouble with the law, whatnot, and so I don't know if that's because he was gone or she was really rebellious. I don't know. Who knows? But that's probably the time trying to get back.
Here it does. It start off a bit shaky. After a frustratingly rough Act 1, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania finally gets going, only to end where the story should have begun.
Okay.
It never quite finds its footing and relies on style over substance, the quality never matching the confidence. Huh. Does it feel substantial? While the external stakes are clear and weighty, emotional drive felt slight and levity.
Oh, that's someone trying to be.
Levity.
That's someone just trying to
levity and levity even lighter. Big words.
Well, that's all the Ant-Man movies. Listen, I've never been the biggest fan of the Ant-Man films. I have to be honest.
Ant-Man was always okay film.
It's always okay. It was almost like Paul Rudd carrying a film.
Yeah.
But plot-wise, and in the Ant-Man, the creativity in which they used the Ant-Man powers was great.
Right.
And I'm cool with Ant-Man existing just because of his scenes in Civil War were like some of the best scenes.
Right. Has way too much going on. It's tough to connect emotionally to any of it. Okay. Pays close attention to everything Kang says. This is just the beginning. All right. Okay, dope. Jonathan Majors rules. Absolutely terrifying. Stands out strongly. Meant to play Kang. He's lit. That's dope. MODOK was insane. MODOK brings all the ridiculous humor. Does anyone else stand out? Michelle Pfeiffer is the main character. Michelle Pfeiffer. Catherine Newton.
I think they're breaking this down by character.
Yeah. How's the post-credit scenes? 2 after the credit scenes. There you go, official. There you go, Les. Stay for both credit scenes. Two cool post-credit scenes. They're important and good. Dope. Will leave us hopeful for MCU future. Strong start. Exciting trajectory. Hints of what's to come of Kang. Mostly intrigued. Can't wait to see more from Kang. So much new that locked me back to MCU. Okay, dope. Kicks off phase 5 with a whimper instead of a bang. One bullet. One bullet out of 5.
Yeah. So. That's a violent way to review something, but I get what you're saying. I get the metaphor.
Oh, man. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's it for the show today. Tarek, I'll let everyone know who's watching, listening to the audio version of this, how they can follow you, sir.
I'll be on My Name is Tarek on YouTube and also on Instagram.
Dope. Joey, let's do the same, please.
Yeah, keep up with me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, at Joey Franchise, and yeah.
Follow me at DJ Speedy JR, all the socials. Thanks. Follow the show. Give us a subscribe on YouTube so you get those notifications. What's up?
Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh yeah, the game. Have you been playing it?
Amazing game. I've been playing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been streaming it. I've been streaming it on my TikTok. So definitely follow me. At Joey French. TikTok. What? Twitch.
Twitch or TikTok? Which one?
Joey French.
Okay. Twitch. Which one? TikTok or Twitch? Or are you doing both?
Twitch talk.
A weird combination you got going on. It was okay. Follow me at DJ Speedy JR on the socials. Follow the show, Geek Culture Congress. Put them together on Instagram. 3 words on Facebook. Give us a like. Subscribe to the YouTube channel so you get those notifications when we go live with the live show. We got the interview with Mikey Sutton is happening Thursday. I'll be recording it Thursday. It'll be up with the audio version of the podcast on Friday, God willing. And so you got to look out for that. We're going to talk about his upcoming Dreamwalker live action project, about the future of the Dreamwalker comic, and everything Mikey Sutton verse, geekositymag.com, all that good stuff. We're talking about that. And we'll hopefully have that up for you guys, edited and on the audio version of the podcast on Friday. You guys have a good, great rest of your evening. Thank you so much for hanging out with us here on the live stream. We'll be back with the live show every Monday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with the reaction, our official reaction to Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumania.
Are we spoiling?
Will it slap? Will it not slap? We will probably spoil it.
We're spoiling the shit out of that.
If you were not about it opening weekend, it's Monday, so just fair warning, okay? And I'll put spoiler all over the live and everything, okay? All right, guys, y'all have a good night, man. Be safe. Peace.